Hello guys, good afternoon. So as you can tell by the title of this video, I'll be talking about the possibilities of foreign students getting student jobs in Poland. First of all, try to tell you that I want to tell you that Poland is not the US or the UK, and it's not like the US or the UK where foreign students readily get student jobs. Here, it is not that easy to get student jobs as a foreigner. But if you're a Polish person, obviously, it's your country, so I guess it'll be easier for you. But for foreigners, I don't think it is that easy compared to countries like the US or the UK. But there are ways of getting something to support yourself. And I'll also like to mention that if you think you can work and study at the same time, if you think you can come here as a student and try to work to be able to pay for your tuition, that is very, very unrealistic. You will not be able to make enough money to pay for your tuition as a foreign student. But you can make enough money to pay for your accommodation or to get just some extra cash on the side. So, yes. Now, as I said, there are different ways that foreign students can work here. One of them, which is tutoring. So you can tutor in a foreign language, in a native language that you are expert in. For instance, for me, English is a native language, so I tutor in English. While I was a student, I used to tutor in English. I had private students, and I also had some schools that I used to tutor in. And yeah, the pay wasn't that great, but it was something to do by the side. So if you speak French, you can tutor in French. If you speak Arabic, you can tutor in Arabic. If you um, if you speak Chinese, Japanese, Indian, even not Indian, Indo language. Sorry, if you speak Indo language. If you speak any language generally, you would find someone that is interested, or you'll find a school that would want to employ your services. So that is one of the ways. So I would encourage you, when you get here, you can ask around. You can also maybe drop your CV by schools that you see around where you live, and then you can get employed. I wanted to mention something. I lost it. But anyways, so yes, what I wanted to say is you will not be able to tutor in public schools, because public schools, they have their own requirements for teachers to be employed, but you will be able to tutor in private schools. So that's something to look out for. And another way of getting a job as a foreign student, you can work in a traditional restaurant. So for instance, if you're from India, you can get a job in an Indian restaurant. Now, Indian restaurants are not like all over Poland, but they're in major cities. So if you're from India, you can possibly get a job in an Indian restaurant. And if you're Nigerian, you can get a job in a Nigerian restaurant. As far as I know, there are only two or one Nigerian restaurant in Poland. There is one in Warsaw, and I think there's one in Krakow. I'm not sure. You can look that up. But it's possible to get a job in a restaurant that serves your traditional food. I hope that makes sense. All right. Another possibility of getting a job as a foreign student is working in a call center. So in this area, you would also employ the language which you're expert in. So and Poland is one of the major places where companies do their outsourcing to. There's a call center in Łódź, and that employ native speakers. So if you're an English native speaker, or if you're a French native speaker, or a German native speaker, or a Spanish native speaker, you can get a job there. And you can also search for that on the internet. So that is one of the ways where that foreign students can get a job. Now, this is just by the side. During the summer, foreign students can apply for a program called Work and Travel. This work and travel enables students to go to the United States and work for 3 to 4 months, and they're able to travel about the United States too. So you get a working visa, working American visa, and you're able to work with this visa. It is a very good program. I did it once, and And I've heard so many good testimonies from other foreign students. Actually, I know a friend of mine, in 1 year she earned approximately $10,000, which is a lot. In 3 months she earned $10,000. So that is something I would advise all foreign students to look into. So you can do this by getting an agency. There are so many agents around the country, and you pay like the application fee and the agent fee, and that's depending on the agency, but approximately $600-$700. But that's nothing to worry about, because you would eventually make that money back when you get to the States. But obviously you have to look at the kind of job you're going to do and calculate how many hours you have to work to be able to make a certain amount of money you targeted. So that is all the information I have for you guys today. I guess that's it. But I just want to say that if you're thinking, I'm just going to reiterate this again. If you're thinking of coming to Poland and be able to work and pay your fees, no, that is not possible. That is not like a realistic goal. It is just not possible. And I mean, there are jobs, but the language is a bigger deal. Because of the language, you're restricted to doing some things. But if you know Polish, or if you're a very fast learner, well, that would be like an added plus for you. So I guess that's it. I will make another video, I think, next week, talking about some other topics. Why I'm making this today is because I would not have time this weekend. I am so busy. I'm even tired right now, and I'll be so busy during the weekend. So I've just decided to record this short video and upload it up for you guys today. So have a lovely weekend, and good luck with all your applications and preparations. And as usual, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section. I'll try to respond as soon as possible. Okay, bye guys.